Hi there. Welcome to my channel. If you are new today, my name is Sunny and I am a professional ballroom dancer. So what does that mean? Yes, it is a real job. I have performed and competed and taught for many years. I competed from the amateur newcomer division all the way through the professional championship levels, both nationally and internationally. I owned the largest ballroom dance studio in the United States for over 15 years, and I've been involved in an ancillary way in several reality ballroom dance TV shows. So I'm here today to share with you from a long-term industry insider's perspective what is going on behind the scenes in this season's Dancing with the Stars. So let's get started. So the last couple days I've shared videos on each competitor and my top picks, my least favorite star competitors, and why it is that I'm a fan, or maybe not so much, I want them voted off. So if you missed those, I'm going to put a link below in the description. Also, about a month ago, I shared a video on, I'll say, some general dirty secrets behind the show Dancing with the Stars, as I've known most of the professional competitors who ever appeared on there, and I have personally been to the show's live taping maybe 10 times and sat right behind the judges. So I do have more of a perspective than most people on what's actually going on there behind the scenes, okay? So first off, the judging panel. Dancing with the Stars seems to have this kind of formula. They have some sort of pretty face, that's the hostess. They have one legitimate ballroom dancing person on the panel, and two people there that are there for showmanship and being loud and catching viewers' attention with sassy things they say. So here's the lowdown on this season's judging panel. Okay, so number one, Derek Ho. So he is the only legitimate ballroom dance performer, on our judge on this program. He has also performed on the show many times. And interestingly, his sister Julianne is going to be the host this season. I will share more about her in a second. Very interesting kind of background info you probably don't know about her. Anyway, he moved to London at the age of 12, just to give you an idea of what an accomplished dancer he is, to move in with his Latin coaches for what initially was going to be 3 months. He ended up staying there 10 years. So he's a very well-trained dancer. He's previously performed on the show Dancing with the Stars. He's won many mirror balls with the stars he's been paired with. And he won the WDSF World Latin Championships in 2002, and the Blackpool under 21 division in 2003. So he is a very well-trained, accomplished dancer, knowledgeable judge. Very happy to see him on there. And honestly, he's a nice guy. So absolutely love him. Okay, next up, Carrie Ann Inaba. So she's been on this show forever. And okay, newsflash, she knows diddly squat about ballroom dancing. Stunning. I've always thought, where are they getting these people? And they really just want kind of a pretty face up there who's, I'm guessing they want to show like a diverse panel in terms of race. I'm not really sure. She does have a general dancing background, jazz, tap, ballet. She was actually in the TV show In Living Color as a hip-hop dancer on there. And my suspicion is because she was cast very early on in kind of the debut of this show, that she made it in under the radar, just because at that time, ballroom dance was not kind of an entity in American pop culture. And so people didn't know a ballroom dancer from a hip hop dancer, from a ballet dancer. They're just like, hey, it's a dancer, let's have her judge. To me, and she's experienced in Hawaiian dance, but honestly, to me, this is like having a hip hop dancer go in and judge a ballet competition. they are related activities, but we're looking at apples and oranges. I would really love to see kind of 3 ballroom dancers up there, but for whatever reason, they roll with Carrie-Ann and Alba, so that's our second judge. Okay, third judge on our panel, Bruno Tonioli. So same problem, same bone to pick with this guy as I do with Carrie-Ann. He knows diddly squat about ballroom dancing. Why is he judging a ballroom dance show? Well, in my opinion, it's because he is over the top. Okay, so he has a propensity for exaggeration, for jumping up, for wearing crazy, ugly outfits, for saying marginally acceptable, sometimes inappropriate things, hopping up and down on his chair like he's jacked up on crack. I'm not a fan of that type of personality or someone judging who actually doesn't know how to ballroom dance, but I do see that he is on there for a legitimate purpose, which is to make for compelling viewing. And obviously viewers like him or they would not keep recasting this same judge every season. So obviously he is bringing something to the table, okay? I'm not really keen on how flamboyant he is in terms of dressing extraordinarily effeminately. And absolutely there are same-sex couples in ballroom dance, both on the floor and off the floor. There's same-sex competition, so I'm not throwing shade at that, but I do think sometimes there can be a misunderstanding in popular culture that all ballroom dancers are gay men. And this is just ridiculous. So do they exist? Yes, like anywhere else in society, but I do think he plays up on this stereotype, and I don't like that. We are all individuals. But anyway, it is what it is. That's Bruno. Okay, finally, I want to get into the hostess. Okay, so that is Julianne Ho. So she, like her brother, is a wonderful person, a total sweetheart, beautiful inside and out. And I do like seeing a legitimate ballroom dancer be a hostess on this program. I think they've used like Tyra Banks, models, different people in the past that I think are going to lack the sparkle in her personality, as well as the knowledge base she comes from, because she, like her brother Derek, is a very accomplished ballroom dancer. I'd love to see her on the judging panel, not just hostessing, but it's not my show. So you've previously seen her on Dancing with the Stars. I believe she won 2 Mirror Ball trophies as well with her male star partners, which is actually very difficult to do, and I've explained that in one of my previous videos. If you missed it, I do have some videos posted prior to this. The last couple days, I've gone over the amateur contestants, the stars, and who my favorites are, who my least favorites are, why. I also am going to post a link to a video I did about a month ago sharing kind of behind the scenes dirty secrets about what goes on in this show, Dancing with the Stars. I think you'd love seeing that, so I'm going to post a link for that as well if you'd like to watch that later. So anyway, Julianne began her career dancing in Orem, Utah, where she grew up, at a dance studio called Center Stage. And I've taken there many times. So the ballroom dance world is very small. And it's a little studio, but they've produced some really good dancers. They have some nice, good training available down there. It's close to BYU, as you may know, in Utah, and really the kind of, I'll say, the LDS subculture. Ballroom dance is very popular. Okay, so some religions don't allow you to dance at all. Ballroom dance is actually a very positive, seen very positively in that religion. And in fact, BYU has a wonderful, very active ballroom dance team that performs across the United States and competes as well. So anyway, she moved to England with her brother Derek when she was just 10 years old, okay? Her parents were so hardcore about her being able to get the best training she possibly could. They wanted to they saw that she had talent. They wanted to give everything they could. And my understanding is she actually was legally adopted by this British couple, Corky and Shirley Ballas, who I've personally taken many ballroom dance lessons from. These are former world champions. I took Latin lessons with them, not ballroom. But anyway, I'm very familiar with this couple. But unfortunately, when she was over there, she was subjected to child predation. I would not out anyone on this. This is something she has shared publicly, though for some reason the media has not taken off with that story, which I guess in her best interest, I'm glad it hasn't, even though she obviously doesn't mind people knowing. I just would love parents of kids who ballroom dance to know this stuff. Do not jeopardize your kids' safety for your dreams of them being successful. It's just not worth the price, okay? I would not personally leave my minor child alone with a instructor, let alone send them to comps together without me being there to supervise, let alone sending them to a foreign country where I can't be there to supervise. So not a fan of her personal situation, but very much a fan of this person in terms of being a wonderful person. And her skill is fabulous. She, at just 15 years old, was the youngest dancer and only American competitor ever to win the Blackpool Junior Latin Championship. So very accomplished dancer. She also won the Junior World Latin Championship. So again, I would love to see her as a judge. I love to see her as kind of the hostess and commentator. I hope she comes back every season from now on. I'm a big fan. And I think I think her personality is really cute, and she's cute as a bug's ear. I think she's going to show really well on the show, be very articulate, and be compelling for viewers to watch. So once again, I've gone over that 10-minute mark. I apologize. Thanks for joining me today. If you have a favorite judge, let me know below and let me know what you think about this season and who you'd like to win. And I'll see you soon. Thanks for joining me today, guys. Toodles!